I'm Blake Tyers. I'm the wood cellar and specialty brand manager here at Creature Comforts. And today I want to talk to you about Subtle Alchemy Blend number 2. Some overarching story here. So Subtle Alchemy is a series of beers we're launching this year that basically is the only common theme would be that they're all blended beers from our wood cellar. So every single blend is going to be completely different. And so far we've only blended 3, but this will be an ongoing series towards the future. So we did blend 1, 2, and 3 earlier this year in January of 2017. And today I want to talk to you about blend number 2. So each one kind of got a code name as it was coming together, and I saw these threads kind of popping up in the cellar and tasting different barrels, and as you get an idea of what's going to work together. So blend 2, I was affectionately referring to it as cherries and cream as it was kind of coming together. And the reason for that is because one of the large dominant threads through this is the presence of American oak in this beer. So most of our wood cellar is French oak barrels, and tasting American oak from us is pretty rare. We don't do many beers in American oak, nor have we released very many. So it's kind of a unique flavor that a Creature Comforts fan may not have really tasted from us before. So this one has 3 different threads. First one being DaySpring that we brewed in 2014. It's a grisette. We aged it on second use Balaton cherries for 22 months. Second use meaning that we used those cherries on another beer, and then after we pulled that beer off, we put this beer inside, aged it inside this American oak barrel for 22 months, so just shy of 2 years. And by doing it for that long period of time, we got some nice tannins from the cherries, as well as a nice, soft, subtle cherry note that went through it. We didn't pick up a whole lot of color like some would expect with a cherry beer, so this beer is actually going to present in a gold hue. But it does have a nice, beautiful cherry quality to it. And that also complements the second part, which is Athena. And Athena, we took our beer and then put it into an American oak wine barrel and inoculated with our house mix culture and aged it for 18 months. And then we also mixed that, the third blend in blend number 2 would be a Saison aged in French oak actually for 10 months. So it kind of offers some balance to all that American oak presence. So what you get overall is this nice blend of kind of unique wood flavor from us, but then also subtle and soft cherry, and it all kind of comes together in this nice creamy cherry kind of flavor. So I'm going to open a bottle so we can taste it. So you can see right away, it's got a golden color to it. Just a soft, subtle rose hue, but generally a yellow beer. So it's kind of deceiving because you don't get cherries on the eyes, but you'll taste it with your mouth. The aroma, so the reason American oak presents with this vanilla quality is because of this chemical compound called vanillin. It's present in oak. Higher contents in American oak than French oak. So generally in American oak, you taste a little bit more of it. And when you toast American oak or char it, like in bourbon barrels, it even comes out even more. So there's a little bit in here. You get nice cherry aroma that you kind of get from the skins. And Balaton cherries particularly have a cherry pie spice kind of flavor. So that working together with the acid quality of the mix culture, as well as the cherries and American oak that come through it, it really makes this a beer that is very enjoyable to smell. I like this beer a lot on the nose. Yeah, it's nice and soft. The cherries are there, but there's so much more. I know a lot of people like fruit beers to be very, very heavily fruited. This one has presence of fruit, but you also get the mixed fermentation, the grain, the yeast character, the wood. This will be available in our tasting room. We're going to release these bottles for on-site consumption. So you'll be able to come into our tasting room, buy a bottle, sit in our tasting room and enjoy it, and let us serve you. This label is painted by Melissa Merrill. She's done a lot of work for us. She painted many of our labels and is now been doing the Subtle Alchemy series. She is one of our tasting room assistant managers as well. So it's awesome to be able to have one of our own staff members putting their amazing design on the outside of the bottle, as well as all of us working together on the inside. So That's Subtle Alchemy blend number 2. I hope you enjoy.